So I'm doing all my breathing treatments or during my epidural nebulizer, basically before my evening routine that you guys are going to see. So on March 9th, I had basically celebrated the 1-year anniversary of my bag, and on that day as well, we talked about a hornet flying into the car, and that was in our podcast, so here's that clip. I was sitting in the car, and Flora and William and Sydney all went to the gym. It was very hot outside, so they had to roll down the windows to accommodate me so I wouldn't overheat. Unfortunately, I did overheat. I saw a hornet fly near a white truck. The other thing is, the car was not on. We could not reach the on button, and we didn't know what the hornet would do if I moved. So I was praying to God that it didn't come in the car. I saw the hornet flying around that truck, and then I started to see it fly towards me. I saw it go through the window. And I'm stuck in my chair, and I have my head strapped, so I can't move my head to see where it is. My wife is like, oh my God, it's on the steering wheel. Oh my God, it's flying around. It landed on the steering wheel, and the hornet started flying around everywhere inside the car, around my head, over Emmy's head. Like, it was like across the whole back seats. It was trying to find its way out. But it kept flying towards me, the only exit it had. Of course! It was like, I think it was in there for like 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes as it was in that car, flying around, hovering around our heads, trying to get out of the window. The hornet was just flying around in the car, and we had to be so cautious. Of course, we can't move, but I was just so scared that any movement would have set off the hornet or it bumping in the window. So terrifying. It just kind of shimmied its way out at the end. We did not get stung. The hornet just made its way out. Thankfully, we didn't get stung, but it was still not fun to experience. We went to the ER as well a few days prior, so here are those clips. This feels all too familiar. We're going to the ER. There is a severe storm coming to Asheboro. We are in the level 4 category, or the orange one, which is the moderate risk. There's a very high risk of power outages happening, or suspected to be multi-day. And if you don't know from the last few vlogs, this bad boy only lasts me 6 hours, and I have a backup ventilator which lasts me 4 hours. I can do frog breathing off my ventilation device for about an hour. It only lasts me 12 hours of total runtime. So we're going to the ER, and we're going to be packing up my room once more. So we got all my stuff packed. Dude, the power just went, like, it literally... Oh, the power... Flickered. You saw it on camera, it literally just happened. Did I just time that? But they're at the ER, and they're thankfully doing really well at the ER. They're okay. And even if the power outage does go out, they have good backup generators so they can, have their supplies ready. But there is one clip, the 1 p.m. clip that was filmed in the ER. If you do see a few clips of me in the ER, please know those were pre-filmed, and those are still part of my routine. Nothing's really changed about them. This is really the only mat that we could really lay me on. So yeah, so we're just going to be filming her routine. Typically she's in her chair by this point. We're just going to be transporting her to the living room because we still haven't slightly unpacked our stuff from the ER yet. Typically at 1:15 I would be nebulizing Kasten, but since I'm not in that trial, I just skip it. So basically we put this little mat over her area, over where her fly is and her other part, and we just shriek, and then that's it. The catheter is in. We're done with her catheter. So it is now 2:30. Typically Doc would be in her chair to do her weight shift. So what we do is we grab her leggies and we just kind of prop them up on a little mat. We grab her head or her back a little bit and we just shove a little neck pillow over there. Her legs lay over that mat and her head lays on the neck pillow. We take her to Xanadine. So basically from the weight shift thing, we just lift her legs, and what we do kind of here is to just kind of move the neck pillow. Okay. We start Doc on her frog breathing. Oh. And we put a pulse oximeter on her little finger, but we won't really show you all that. It's like a clip that goes on her finger or her toe. We have a little machine beside her and it just tracks her oxygen levels. It goes, if it's 92, we stop her frog breathing session, but if it stays 92 and above, she's good to continue for the hour. So after my frog breathing session, we will just remove the mats. So after we finish the catheter, we will just pull it out. So she has to be repositioned on her side. We'll grab her hippies so she can be on her side a little bit. And we'll grab this neck pillow and put her head in the tiny little hole area. And now she is fully on her side. We'll just kind of remove all the mats. We'll give her her mito drain. Now we give her glycoporolate. Check my blood glucose. And then we move her leggy slightly up and down around the knee area, or essentially around the hips. So can hear. We administer forward input. Then we give our core tub. We would basically use 2 of these 2-ounce syringes per feed box, so maybe about 6 syringes. Basically just do what we did earlier. Our little leggies, lay them on this mat, put this neck pillow under her back, and that's the whole entire weight shift process. And then after her weight shift, we would remove this mat Remove this neck pillow. Grab the blue one. Lay the mat and insert the catheter. We just throw this away. I do this albuterol nebulizer treatment for 15 entire minutes. I'm all done with my albuterol. After my nebulizer albuterol, I take my Symbicort inhaler. This is not it, but this is just how to show a demo. Basically, my Symbicort works almost exactly like this. You kind of just shake it, take off the cap, and you would puff it, and then you would put it through my aero vent chamber when it's uncollapsed. Basically, it is in line with my inspiratory tube. So my inspiratory tube is what breathes in, gets the air to me. We basically just have the inhaler, uncap it, and we put it face down like that, puff it when the inspiratory tube breathes in. When the inspiratory tube breathes in, it'll breathe in the albuterol medication. So yeah, we're going to take that now. After I take my Symbicort inhaler and wash my mouth out, I will do my saline nebulizer now. Now that I'm on my saline neb, I do this for about 15 minutes. Doc is all done with her saline neb. So we now just give her oxybutynin. Brividi.